What's happening, sports fans? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And we're talking Skip Bayless and the sinking ship over at Undisputed. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. This time last year, Undisputed with Skip Bayless and his then co-host and tag team partner Shannon Sharp, they were riding pretty good. They were pulling some solid numbers, even though they hadn't overtook ESPN's First Take in their time slot. They were holding their own when it was Skip and Shannon. Fast forward a year later, and it is not looking good for the show Undisputed. And it actually hit a new low last week, February 27th. The show attracted an average of just 50,000 viewers, which was even lower than the re-air of ESPN's Get Up on ESPN2 on the same day. The ratings continue to dip lower and lower, and at this point, FS1 has a dilemma, and they're going to have to figure out what are they going to do with this Undisputed with Skip Bayless. Now, Skip Bayless doesn't have a great lead-in. I think his name is Carl Carlton. He came from New York City Radio World. That show isn't doing real well. It's not doing too well to lead into Undisputed. Well, you know, the divorce that happened between Skip and Shannon, he took a hiatus in the summer. They came back to the drawing board with something new. At least he was going to try to come with something new. Brought on former Cowboys and Super Bowl champ Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson, former NFL wide receiver, #1 draft pick, and also brought on Richard Sherman, Super Bowl champ, as well as Rachel Nichols, who's known has NBA work. She's pretty solid in that area. And then his buddy and good friend, rapper Lil Wayne. Well, be quite honest, it isn't working. I mean, just perfectly honest. I'll be honest with you, I don't even watch Undisputed anymore. It very rarely comes up in my algorithm on YouTube. And sometimes I check it out just to hear what they're talking about. But Undisputed right now, it's not even a factor in the game. Like I say, First Things First is probably the best sports debate show on FS1 at this point. Speak is probably right there behind it, but Undisputed, it doesn't have it, you know. And you know, again, they just don't have the chemistry, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that any of those guys are bad. Keyshawn is not bad, in my opinion. You know, Michael Irvin, he's entertaining. Richard Sherman, he's okay. He's okay to watch. Lil Wayne is just a rapper, and the only reason he's on there because he likes sports. I mean, Lil Wayne just doesn't bring anything else. And obviously, Rachel Nichols brings her experience from covering the NBA. But Skip Bayless is the head man in charge, and I think he's struggling. I don't think he's comfortable in being the host or the moderator. I don't think that's his strength, me personally, and that's kind of what he's taking on for this show. And it just doesn't have the chemistry. It just doesn't have it. And that's something that you cannot manufacture in when you talk about chemistry on screen. You cannot you can't mix it and make it up and create it. The chemistry has to be there. Now, granted, you have to give it some time. With Skip and Shannon, their chemistry, it took some time for them to get to know each other as far as that their on-air chemistry. But man, this show Undisputed, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what FS1 is going to do. They're not gonna get rid of Skip. We already know that. But the format right now is just not working. The magic isn't there. It's not even entertaining to watch. And I don't even watch it. I don't really watch a lot of the other ones either, unless they come up in my YouTube algorithm. I try to stay away from it so I can gather my own opinion about whatever the hot topics are. But right now, Undisputed, look like it's time to dispute it. FS1, in my opinion. Like again, I know Skip Bayless isn't going anywhere, but it's time to figure out what they're going to do with this show, because right now it's a sinking ship, in my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think about Undisputed. Do you still watch it? What do you think they can do to recreate that magic, if they can do it? Like to know your thoughts on that. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side. And on the next report, I am out. Peace.